What up? Jeff here with all my Bitcoin renegades. So I'm not going to be sharing my face today just because I'm having mouth difficulties and everything. You guys, I think you know that already. But so what we're going to be doing is just going live with my screen here. I hope everybody's having a good day. Today, I just kind of wanted to touch base with you guys about ICP. We haven't really talked about it for a while because, as you know, I had a really bad mouth infection, and it led to me not being able to put my dentures in and stuff. And so I'm probably getting my teeth pulled at the beginning of the year. I think I told you all that. So I'm doing good though. I'm healing up from both my mouth and the stuff with Ren, and unfortunately, they happened at around the same time. But the things are looking really good in my life when it comes to my journey with God. When it comes to where I'm at mentally right now, and I'm just kind of in a good place. So just all together with myself, financially, just everything right now. So it's a good Christmas for me. ICP is actually doing really good right now. If you see this, this is the weekly chart that I have here up on the screen for you guys. But what I'm seeing here is a possible inverse head and shoulders. So some people would argue with that because this candle right here, about not last week, but the week before, it didn't go all the way up to about $5.18 where this one did. But I think if we can get a nice pump on this candle, that we can still have this, somewhat of an inverse head and shoulders play out on the weekly, because we have this shoulder here, confirmed, head here. And then if this goes up, and then basically what I see happening, and this is definitely possible if Bitcoin recovers to about 18,000, 18,500, or 19,000. What we do is we go over here to about $5.15 up here, get rejected, because that's a massive area of resistance, or even at about $5, we could get rejected somewhere here between $5 and about $5.15. Then we get rejected. We go back down to about $4.50, about not the next week, maybe the week after. It even could happen here, but I'd like to see the week after it go down, go a little bit before 450, and then start the recovery at about 475. And then we get this nice inverse head and shoulders, which will be kind of wonky, but still pretty good. And I've seen them play out many a times like this. It'll be a full neckline, full shoulder here, full shoulder there. And so let's see. And this is definitely a possibility. This is kind of just more speculation because a lot of things will have to happen to have it do that. But we already have 2/3 of it built already. So I'm going to show you this because it's definitely a possibility. And if we go up, that means we're going up to about $6.42, which if you look at right here, that is a major area of resistance. We would definitely, this would be about the breakout point right here. We might even have to break out to about 509. But if we pass this, the next resistance isn't really up until, 580 to 620. So that's a pretty good thing if that happens. Now let's get into some indicators and some other things so we can see where we are at right now. So I want to get the RSI out here for sure, because if we are still above that, which I really believe that we are, things are good. Yes, dude, we are 0.75 above it, which is still good. We want to see this, hold this support level on the RSI. This is the weekly. So that is a major, major support that could actually lead us up and then back down to test it. So all of these things go with, this trajectory of this inverse head and shoulders that could possibly happen. It has a little smiley face right there too. So that's kind of cool. Now let's get the EMAs out here, and then I do want to get the Bully out, Bollinger Band, so we can kind of see. But I want to get the 9 and the 21 out here on the weekly. We might not even need the 21 yet, but I just want to see where it's at. Okay, so the 21 has dropped a lot lower now at $6. So that is going to be a big breakout point if we do end up with this inverse head and shoulders and move past that, get above the EMA 21 on the weekly. We're going to be extremely bullish by then. So now let's get the Bollinger out here. We do have an EMA 9 at 450. So if we can break above 450, then I can definitely see us going up and touching $5. So this definitely could happen this week. That's why I was like, oh man, this actually goes with what would happen if we broke out of this, resistance. Look, we went right up there and touched it right here at 460 and then got rejected back down, boom. And if we can break out again and break like even, I would say about 463, to go up to $5. That would be great. We have to break above that 460 though. So anyway, now let's get that bully out here and see where that's at. We're going to take that over to the daily as well, but I just kind of want to get an idea of where we're at on the bully. All right, so this isn't looking too bad. We got rejected pretty hard by the median price of the Bollinger right here. And as you see, if we do go up, that will be to the median price of the Bollinger, baby, at 555. So this is a definite possibility, us going up here, but we have to break this EMA 9 on the weekly first. We are still above the RSI on the weekly, which means we have enough volume to sustain price movement upwards. So, but we don't have a lot of room there. So we really need that to go up some for me to feel better. And I'd like to see, hold on, more volume. Let's go look at that volume real quick. Yeah, this is why we aren't going up too much. And I'm surprised we don't go down a lot. So this is showing that, yeah, we're so close to the bottom that even only having $20 million in volume doesn't bring the price down. And we're actually up 6% in the last 24 hours compared to the 24 hours before that. So we are over $1 billion market cap again, which is very good for ICP. But the volume, if we could get this to 100 million, 150 million, we could really see a massive movement to the upside, guys. So that's all it's going to take is some massive volume, and we're good to go. So I'm really liking where ICP is sitting right now. We had a big test. On the daily, we are above the Bollinger. We're above the median price on the Bollinger. We're testing that as support right now. And if we can break that, get back above, I would say $4.23. We can, possibly head back up to 454, break this resistance, get to 470, and then really head towards $5. The thing is, we did just break below the RSI on the daily, which means we don't have enough volume. We don't have enough volume to sustain price movement on the daily. We do have enough volume on the weekly to sustain price movement, but not if we keep losing it on the daily. We need to get back up here because it goes from the weekly to the daily to the 4 hour, blah, blah, blah. And then it goes from the 30 to the hour to the 4 hour to the daily to the weekly. So that's how things work. It goes down or it goes up. And that's the way the patterns work and the EMAs work. So you just got to be mindful of that. One leads to another, leads to another, leads to another. So the 15 to the 30, the 30 to the hour to 4, and so on. So that's what we want. We need to get this back up above the 51. This isn't bad. It looks like it's just touching support right here. It did touch it 3 times though. So this might be a breakdown of this area. We got to keep an eye on that. Look, we touched it here. I would even say we touched it here. Not really, but we did. And we touched it here 3 times and then the breakdown. And that's what normally happens when you touch resistance so many times. It's like hitting a sledgehammer into a wall. You hit it, it doesn't break. You hit it, it doesn't break. You hit it, it breaks. Right? So that's basically what we had happen here. But this could just be as a test of support and go back up. So that would be good. We just had to break down to, kind of confirm that, support breakdown. And go back up. So hopefully there's another level of support under that. If not, we are going to possibly go down to, I don't say 378. That's too far. I would say if we go down, we're going to about 390 at the lowest. I don't think we're actually having to go to the bottom of the Bollinger, which is good. If we went down, we would be so undersold. There would have to be a massive sell-off in Bitcoin, right? And so Bitcoin is actually looking pretty decent lately here. So as you see, we have a nice massive ascending triangle breakout here. And I'm not sure if it did all the way break out here. Yeah, it's testing it right now. So we had this kind of ascending triangle right here that broke out to the upside. Where are my thingamabobbers? Hold up. Where is all of my stuff that's supposed to be over here? Okay, well, I'm not going to be able to do it on here, so let's go over here. I just want to look at Bitcoin for a second. Okay, I'm going to leave that. Let's go here and do this. Sorry, guys. I'm going to go back to the chat. Actually, I'll go to the chat. Hey, what's up? You saw what Vitalik said about us? Yeah, I saw the tweet about it, and let's see, I saw it from Victor. Let's go talk about that real quick. Because if it makes Victor mad, he's a pretty smart guy, and I normally agree with 99% of the stuff that he says. So Victor's a good dude. Okay, let's see here. Oh, likes. I think I liked it. Okay. No, I didn't. Okay, let's go to Victor's thing now and look. There it is. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's go to Twitter on here. Let's just go talk about this for a second because Vitalik is changing his opinion every day now. So Vitalik wants to. All right, hold on. Let's just go to this Victor. Victor, my guy. There he is. Victor ICP Squad. Go give him a follow if you haven't already. This is the guy right here. This is the guy to follow. So Vitalik wants to tax homeowners, and that does seem pretty cringe to me. But I kind of want to. I always look at what's going on before I make my decision. But like I said, most of the time I pretty much agree with Victor. But and we should also tax land, or else a big fraction of all wealth that the SV startup ecosystem creates will just keep getting gobbled up by California homeowners. Okay, I'm gonna have to really think about when I read it. I didn't really understand it, so let's read it again. Oh, and we should also tax land, or else a big fraction of all wealth that the SV startup ecosystem creates will just keep getting gobbled up by California homeowners. Well, what is he talking about here? I mean, I don't. I need more context. Make owners more unattainable. Okay, what is he trying to say here, guys? Oh, here we go. Is this what he was talking about? Yeah, okay, let's go. He was talking about something else. Okay, here we go. We needed to get more context. Conspiracy theory. People are going to live in pods because the evil authoritarian World Economic Forum will make us. Reality. People are living in pods because of bad ultra restrictive housing regulation, and if we legalize building proper amounts of housing, they won't have to. Okay? And then he says, talking about that, oh, and we should also tax land, or else get a big fraction of all wealth that the SV startup ecosystem creates. We'll just keep getting gobbled up by California homeowners. Well, I honestly don't agree with what he concluded here. I don't believe that there are like states out there that have property tax and homeowner tax, or they have sales tax, right? So you either get a property tax or you get sales tax. You don't get both. So I mean, it depends. In California, I believe what they have property tax. Let's see. I'm gonna look that up. Does California have property tax or sales tax? Yeah, so it's saying that there is property tax. Is there sales tax though too? I don't think you should pay. I thought states that had sales tax didn't have property tax, and states that had property tax didn't have sales tax. I mean, why would you tax them both? But I don't agree with that. So taxing, we don't need more taxes. Not for land. I mean, they're already taxing property taxes as it is. So I don't quite understand what he's saying here. I want to know what you guys think in the chat, because this isn't making a whole lot of sense to me with crypto or anything. He trying to get this, guys. Okay, they're trickling down. He's talking about these pods. So I know in Japan, this is a big thing for like tourism. You don't see a lot of pods like this in housing situations. Okay, so there isn't going to be a lot of need for this kind of thing until we get overpopulated in the United States. Or this kind of thing is only a hotel, guys. This is not going to be where people live in their daily houses, maybe in Japan or in a place that is super, super crowded, like a city. Even Seattle is not crowded enough yet to need these. And I think this is only going to be a hotel. So share rooms for rent. I don't think that this is going to last, guys. This is more like a hostel. Okay, so if you think about it, it might last in a hostel sense, where you go there for like a week or two, maybe a month at the most. You pay $800 for 1 month, and you only go for 1 month. Now, if they started doing like year-long leases, and you only get a little pod for no, I just don't see this happening until we need to, like in Japan, or like I said, for a hotel or something. Yeah, I'd love to go stay in that for like a day or two. That'd be kind of fun. It'd be cool. But to live there and then also to try to tax us more. I mean, in Seattle right now, we pay a beverage tax on sugar. They are just taxing everything that they can. And I don't think more taxes is the answer, guys, because they don't spend the money that we give them, correctly, in my opinion. They keep printing money and putting us further in debt. So I don't think that this is the right thing. I'm not mad at them for it. It doesn't directly, bother me like on a personal level or on a professional level or on a spiritual level. I just think that maybe politicians are in his pocket. That's what this seems like to me. Only people that talk about taxing stuff are people that have something to gain by saying that. So that's where I'm going to leave on that. I think Vitalik is a smart guy, but I think somebody bought this. This looks like a bot tweet to me. I hate to say it. It really does. It looks like it was bought. Well, I don't want to go too deep into that. All right. So Bitcoin is actually up 1% today compared to Internet Computer, basically staying the same. It was like 415 when I woke up today. It might have been a little higher before I woke up, and it's at 417 now, which is, down from what it started 24 hours ago, or on the day. I think that's what it's. Yeah, it went to 410 in the last 24 hours. So, but Bitcoin, let's go in and look at. We'll do a little TA on Bitcoin because I want to see what is going on with this big bad boy, because I really believe that there's a lot of value at Bitcoin at 17,000. Whether we go up right now or not, that's kind of a thing. If you see this, we had a big resistance right here, right? We already broke out of that. This was a resistance, as you see right here, kind of a bigger resistance. All right, we broke out of that one. We had another kind of ascending triangle right here, which I'll show you. I'll bust out the, there you go. And then also, there you go. And you can kind of see the breakout each time, right? There's the breakout. There's the breakout. But it kind of went back under and then back above, and now it's testing it right now. So I think we're going to continue to the upside. Let's look at the volume on Bitcoin real quick and see if we have enough volume. Okay, $18 billion in volume. It is up 15% today. That's good. 18 billion is a pretty nice volume for the day. I always keep an eye on that. Anything under about 10 billion is really low. 15 billion is starting to get low. Anywhere about 20 billion or above, that's a nice volume for Bitcoin in a bear market. And then let's get the RSI out here so we can kind of see if we have enough volume to sustain movement. Okay, so look at that. Yes, so actually Bitcoin's doing a little bit better than ICP is. It is about 1.25 above, which is pretty good. We want to see that. We actually want to see this. We have only one test of it. So there's no reason we should break support right now. We really only went down and touched this one time. So if we do touch it another time, I don't see it breaking. There's no need for it to break. So it does say that we have enough volume, barely, to sustain movement to the upside. What I would like to see is Bitcoin get another couple billion in volume, like a 21 billion in volume, and really start to move us to the upside. I think it's ready to go. Let's get some EMAs out here. And if Bitcoin starts to move, then we're good to go. We're actually going to have a recovery in the market, and we might have seen our bottom. But if it doesn't, then, more pain. So this is going to kind of tell us. And this is only on the daily, mind you. So we have, oh yeah, we're above both the EMA 9 and the EMA 21 on the daily chart. Now let's look at the EMA 50. If we're above the 50, we're bullish. Okay, we are not above the 50 yet. If we can get to 17,636 or above, we are, I'd say probably about 17,750. Then we can move to the upside. We will actually see Internet Computer go back up and test, this resistance right here, and, possibly make a nice little move to the upside. So this could be a good thing for Internet Computer. Let's look at the smaller time frames to see, if the smaller time frames are kind of bad, then we might not, be so good. But if Bitcoin, breaks out, then we're good either way. So we're at 416.8 right now. So looking pretty good. We're definitely testing the median on the Bollinger, 4168. Yeah, we're basically right below that. So we're testing at 4167. So we're basically testing the median price of the Bollinger on the 30-minute. Also, let me move these things out of there. Sorry about that. Okay, and then on the RSI, we just are testing support right here. So if this area holds, if we hold 416, we're possibly going to be moving back up to $4.20. Then if we can get to 423, move up to 430, break 430, keep going, get up to 470, go to 5. And that's kind of how it's going to be, a very, very tedious way back up to $5. But we're looking pretty decent right now. So I'm kind of liking that. And then let's look at the hour. Yeah, again, we're kind of testing support right now. We are a little bit below the EMA 9 on the 1 hour. It's at 417. We are still above the Bollinger on the 1 hour as well. So let's look at the 4 hour and we'll call it a day. So there we go. Yeah, 4 hours not looking hot. This is not looking very good. We need to get above 420. Basically, we get to 420 and above, we're good to go. We're way below the simple moving average right here. The thing is, we are coming to test it again. We broke way down below it, which is on the hour, which is actually kind of a good thing to reset the RSI, get us back down here. Now we can break out and pump to the upside. This might actually be a good thing on the 4 hour. So let's see. Oh, yeah, and we're not oversold on the hour. And on the 30-minute, we're resetting as well. This could be very good. This might actually be, it could be. But if we break out, we're good. And if this holds. So if we do go down to 410, know that we didn't break out. And if we do start to go up, then we might have broke out of this area and we're good. So I think that's all I have for today. Today I'm going to go into the chat though. What's up, everybody? Dude, I had a crazy day today. You aren't even going to believe what happened to me today. I had a $100 bill appear in my shopping cart today. Someone must have put it there. I looked, it was in the top part. I put some groceries there, and that's how I know it wasn't just there with the cart, because it was like in the middle of the groceries that I put in there and another grocery. I looked down, it was a crumpled $100 bill, like someone threw it in my cart or something. And like, I couldn't even believe that. I'm like, dude, someone just gave me $100, and I was looking, I couldn't find anybody. So I'm like, man, $100 bill. That was crazy. So praise God for that. That's crazy. It's never happened to me before. So everybody, yes, check it out. I want to know your opinions on that. Let me know in the chat if there's an aspect of that I didn't think about, because when it comes to stuff like that, I kind of go off of your feedback. So if there's something that I missed that you'd like to talk about with that, I will definitely give you my opinion. Vitalik admitted his biggest contender that can compete with him is Definity, and that he really respects Dominic and the technology. That's what I thought he said about that. That's why I was like, wait, Vitalik's badmouth in ICP? I didn't think so. Vitalik actually isn't jealous. He called the Internet Computer a sister network. So as long as he doesn't change his opinion, I really like Vitalik. Even when he says stuff like that, because honestly, I think that is probably one of his politician friends that told him to make that tweet. I don't know. It just seems kind of weird to me, but yeah. And it is good for us. Any big, like even Charles Hoskinson, he might have a lot of, FUD or whatever around him, or people might think he might be, toxic or whatever, but man, he created Cardano, and Cardano is a pretty legit blockchain. So if we could get Vitalik and Charles to both, like come around to ICP, it would only benefit them. It would only benefit Cardano. It would only benefit Ethereum. It isn't like we're trying to say, come help us. Come help ICP with Cardano. Come help ICP with Ethereum. No, we're saying, how about we'll help you? How about ICP fixes your problems? We come and help you. So how could nobody not like it, right? Oh, what's up, Justin? Good to see you, man. You're on the ball, dude. I didn't even tell you guys I was going live. Thank you. Oh, just forfeits here, man. My homie with the orange truck. You'd get along with my pastor, man. He loves him some trucks, man. They have a dune buggy too. Yeah, my church is pretty awesome, dude. Good people in my church. My pastor, they actually own. Well, so my old pastor was his dad, and he passed away from leukemia. But my new pastor is his son. He's about my age, like 30 something, and they have a wheel shop. But they have all sorts of trucks, and they just love doing that kind of thing. I'm not much of a mechanic, but it gives them life, kind of like crypto does for us. It's like kind of cars to people. Some people they love cars, and I can get that because I love crypto, and I can see what that kind of thing would be like. So, anyone seen fly on ICP swap? Turn my 24 into 62 on stake. I haven't taken it out because I want to see where it's going with. Okay, this is something I need to talk to you guys about real quick. Be careful with these ICP tokens. I love some of the projects, but I have lost a lot of money in ICP tokens. I'm not going to lie. Be very careful. If you get in and get out. If you made profit, I'm not giving you financial advice. I just don't want to see you lose a lot of money. I don't think there's a lot of short-term money to be made after they already pump and dump, but I don't know. They could. I'm just saying be careful. I'm not saying don't buy them because they could make you a lot of money. Just be careful and don't keep throwing money in if you keep losing. And what else can I say? Just, trust your gut. If you think holding it for a while and you don't care if you're going to lose, then that's up to you. And you might win, right? So just be careful because they're very volatile. And I didn't tell people that before. Like, they're the most volatile cryptos probably around right now. But they also could gain you a lot of money too. The higher risk, the higher reward. So just be careful about that, guys. Oh, you're hungover. I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. Yeah, alcohol is bad. I mean, in excess it is. I mean, I've had a bottle of whiskey in my cabinet for like 4 years. It hasn't opened yet. So maybe one day I'll open it. I thought about grabbing a Modelo out of the fridge, bro. Yeah, see, every now and then a beer, I don't mind. It's just I've never been, an alcohol guy, and I'm a super addict, so I try not to test it. I just have an addictive personality with everything, soda, anything that can be addicted, So I just try to be careful. If I drink, I'll drink like one glass of wine or one beer or something. Be honest, prob, need one myself to feel better. Yeah, sometimes a beer will help a hangover. Just I recommend maybe the night before, just drink a little bit or eat something so that you don't get sick, or drink a little bit less. Baby Aerops is definitely doing well. And I actually agree on that. I think they're probably the one to watch right now, Baby Aerops. A Cloud, I would be careful with Cloud. Just be careful, guys. You can make money, but we don't know what one of these ICP tokens are going to be around. Possibly like maybe Dog Me and Ghost, maybe Star. Star seems to be pretty good. Just be careful though. That's all I'm saying. NDP is good, but I've just been losing a lot of money lately on it. So I still believe in them, and I still think the projects are great. I just don't want to see you guys lose a lot of money. Coin Market Cap and Coinbase finally updated Jasmy's coins in circulation. 93% diluted. Let's effing go. I wish. Yeah, it is giving season. It could have been a Christmas thing, but I know it was a God thing. $100 doesn't just appear in your cart for nothing. I mean, I've never had that happen before. So yeah, it is the giving season, and it was awesome, man. I mean, whoever did that is, I mean, it changed my attitude a little bit, even like, I'm trying to have a great attitude lately. I've gone through a lot, and I don't want to conform to the world because the world treated me bad. I treat everyone bad. No, I don't want to be that way. So, despite how the world treats me, I love you guys. Yeah, I'm not into the 420 thing, but I love you guys anyway. I am for eggnog though. If you guys got some eggnog, send it my way. I love me some eggnog. All right, guys, that's about all I have for today. I'm going to try to make it back Wednesday. I'm probably going to do videos like this where I don't show my face, just because when I put my dentures in, it makes my teeth possibly get infected again. So until I figure out if I am keeping my teeth, if I'm getting rid of them, this is probably how I'm going to do videos. I might do uploads too. I might cut down the lives and do maybe an upload or two. Maybe they knew you from the channel. They might have. And maybe it was Fred Meyer. Maybe I'm thinking about starting a channel kind of like those giving channels where you test people's kindness, and then if they're kind, you reward them with money. And I think I want to do that because I love people, and I love kind people even more. And if you're kind, I want to reward that because we need more kind people. And then if other people see it, they're like, oh, that person was kind, and look, they got a bunch of money for it. Who knows? So I pulled my base ICE out of baby air off. Oh, your base ICP, okay, out of baby air off, plus a bit of profit and still have a little stake. That's a good way to do it, Justin. And I'm glad you said that because I'm like, man, I don't want to just tell people not to buy ICP tokens because you can make money off of those, right? So what I want to say is this is a good little, way to do it. If you can make money quick, take your original investment out and just leave moon bags. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Because then if you lose or you gain, it's all profit. So you don't have to worry about it. That's a very good point, Justin. I knew I'd keep you around for a reason. No, I love Justin. I wish I could do that myself. Yeah. Yeah, you probably can't being in the military, but that's okay. You would be great doing that type of channel. Yeah. And I love it too. I almost did today. Like I almost busted out my phone today, but I was in shock. Like I was literally in shock. I was like, this is not possible. Like I'm the one who gives. Like nobody gives to me. Like that's what I was thinking in my mind. And I was like, man, how about I just receive this blessing? God wanted to bless me, and then maybe I can bless someone else too. You know what I mean? So that was my thought. All right, guys. So ICP is doing good. Let's keep an eye out for Bitcoin and watch that 415 level. If we go below 415, ICP is not going to break out. Unless it like goes to 415 and then right back up. Sometimes it likes to do that. But if like you see it start to go down 414, 413, 410, we're probably not going to break out of that ascending triangle. Now, if you see it go up to about 425, 430, we get to that area, start to break out. We could, see a 450 and even test that 460 range. So that's where we're at today with crypto. All right, guys. That being said, goodbye and good Bitcoin. Bang!